Oh, hello. Hope everyone's okay. Hope survived another day. Yay! Well done. Woohoo! We made it. Global counselling in session. Don't know what session number we're on. Day, don't know, don't care. Year, I think 21. And time inconsequential. So here's the thing. It's so funny because people are so judgy, aren't they? Judgy. Why are people so judgy? You know what I mean? Something popped up on my feeds, and I've been watching these programs about psychology and just understanding why people do things, what goes on in their minds to make people do different things. Now, because I know myself, and I've also done in this time courses on psychology. Yeah, I'm fully aware of what I'm doing at all times, and I'm doing it for a reason. I say things for a reason, and I swear not at people, but to make a point, to be shocking, so that it stands out in your mind, because these things we need to think about. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again, we're in this mess because people been lying, people been keeping secrets, and being too afraid to speak up about things that are wrong. And we need to speak about them. And also through speaking about them, you actually realise that everyone is exactly the same in terms of their emotions. We all have the same emotions. So regardless of who you are, regardless of what money you have, regardless of whether you're famous or not, inherently, we all have the same emotions. We all have the same things that piss us off. We all have the same things that upset us. And so there's no need to be afraid or ashamed or embarrassed about feeling these things, because we all feel them. So why have we been so scared about talking about them for so long, men and women? Because if you think about it, you boil it down, everyone just wants to be loved, right? Everyone just wants to be loved. There's that. And if you not getting it, makes people do crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like crimes of passion, or you know, it can affect people in different ways, but it seems to sort of come from that. So if you think about kids, this is why we need to end this cycle of narcissism and imposter syndrome and the inner demon taking over. Yeah, because when you got, if you're in a relationship, so look, if you're in a relationship and you've got kids and you're not happy in that relationship, those kids see that and feel that, and then you're trapped in the rat race as well. So you know, all you're doing is focusing on worrying about money and worrying about paying bills, and then that stresses you out, and the kids feel that, and they may not get as much attention from parents. And this is obviously speaking generally, yeah. In and this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but this is coming from personal experience, but also from what is going on right now. Yeah, because when you're trapped in this rat race where, you know, everyone's trying to fit into a box that doesn't exist, into normality when normal doesn't exist. So you're going to be making yourself miserable trying to fit into standards that don't mean nothing, not being yourself. So that's going to make you miserable. Then also you tend to go with, you know, people are in relationships where they're just not happy, but they'll stay in those relationships because they think they're going to try and change those people, which you won't be able to do, because unless both people are equally willing to deal with their childhood traumas, and this is where the cycle is, because if we're in the rat race, we're busy all the time, we're working all the time, we're stressed all the time, and then you're in a relationship that isn't necessarily, you know, the best one, and you've got kids, they're going to see all of that, feel all of that. That's going to impact them, whether you like it or not, and whether you know it or not. And then when we get older and they get older and they have their kids and they're trapped in the rat race and they're doing the same thing, see how it goes. So you've got narcissistic parents, you know, and depressed, and then in a relationship we might be arguing. That's what I was thinking with my boys. I was like, what are they witnessing here? What were they witnessing? They were witnessing abuse. They were witnessing a man say to their mum that he was going to kill her regularly, and my mum, and push me about. And I thought to myself one day, regardless, and I just thought, I can't be raising 3 men to think that that's all right. They're going to grow up to be 3 narcissists themselves, and so the cycle goes. So getting our relationships right is so important, and also being able to talk about it. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. There's nothing crazy in saying your emotions, because all of our emotions are the same, and all of us feel the same about certain, you know, these things. We may react differently, but the emotion is the same. And it's about knowing that, knowing the emotions, knowing what triggers those emotions, and then you know, changing it accordingly. Like if there's something that upsets you, then we just stop doing it, or stop being around that person, because then you're basically just making yourself more miserable. You know what I mean? Because everyone's got something that everyone will have something that triggers them. And we just want to be like, it should just be easier, and it can be easier. That's the thing. We don't need to work this way. You know what I mean? It should be work less, earn more, be less stressed. Because when you're less stressed, everything's a lot easier to deal with. And then you have more time with the kids that you'll actually enjoy because you're not stressed, and you've got money, and you're working less hours. See what I mean? It can work like that. And it is a choice. It's a choice. don't have to work the way that we've been working. There's so many options. Like, I've shared loads of links before, but I'll do it again. Because you can teach whatever it is, whether that is an experience that you've had, that you got through. There are people out there that are going through those experiences that will pay for that knowledge. How do you get through it? I want to know. Tell me, please. Because everyone's at home in situations. So if you've been through something and got through it, then you can sell that knowledge online and record a course on how to do it. And then that's there forever. It's on the internet. People buy it, and that's it. You've done work one time, and then you're just getting money. And you can just sit back, chillax. And if you want to do another one, you do another one, make more money. It's not all. The thing is, it just is not about money. Money makes the world go round, sure. But it's not about money and stuff. Life is not about money and stuff. It's great to have. It's nice to have, and enjoy it when you got it, because you ain't gonna take it with you. But it's not about that. You're not gonna get happy from that. But experience. It's about memories. It's about being with people that you love, that you can't live without. That I said cheesy. I'm Jerry Maguire. Like when they say, oh, you complete me. That feeling, that love there, that exists. So if you're not with somebody that doesn't make you feel like that, and it shouldn't be a hardship. It should just be a natural thing. It's just there. It's just you feel complete. They make you feel complete. Like they just get you. They get everything about you, including your. As I said before, we're all of these things. You see what I mean? We're all a bit of a freak. We're all a bit of a nerd. We're all a bit of a weirdo. We all have like little, crazy things that we do, or say, or are. And there is somebody out there, and they're not necessarily going to be where you are. They might be somewhere else in the world, but they do exist. And it is much better being on your own and just loving yourself, and in the sense of not, oh, I am the big all I am, but just taking that time to get to know yourself and know who you are, and just be exactly who you are. Not try and be somebody else. You're going to make yourself miserable that way. Like, I'm going to call this bit pussy power, yeah? Girls, women, everywhere. Need to take back the pussy power. Seriously. Yeah, giving it away too easy. I'm sorry. This, again, massive generalization, but these boys out here, they think they own us. No. That's what I'm saying. They can flash a bit of money and then the girl's going to fall over. No. No. That's not how it works. We need to take back control. The only way we take back control is if we close our legs, and that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Save it for someone who is worthy. Save it for somebody who's worthy, who's going to treat you like a queen. Straight. I saw something that really wound me up, yeah? So, a preacher video. What the title was, what is the non-sexual value of women? Excuse me? I'm gonna a question back. What is the non-sexual value of a man then? Let's do it. Shall we have a chat about that, please? What is the non-sexual value of a woman, mate? Oh. Serious. Until we step up and take our power back, we ain't gonna get no respect. So any women out there that know shit that because I've got some videos from some other women who are coming out about other corruption things that they know about. Yeah, step up, speak your truth, speak it. Let me share it. Let's go. Enough. Yeah, they've had their millennia of control. It's our turn now, please. Yeah. Not only that, think about, yeah. I had someone make a comment on my video yesterday. Right. Listen. I just find it funny that people are so quick to, as I say, judge. It's like, how can anyone judge anyone? You don't know them. You know what I mean? Firstly, you can't. How can you judge? What does it say? It says more about you as a person if you're the one doing judging. If you're going to look at someone and go, oh, don't, you know, obviously because they've got that hair color, they're this way. No, there's nothing obvious about it, mate. Hair color doesn't mean anything. Same with tattoos. Oh, because they got a tattoo, they're this way. No, I think you'll find that tattoos have been used for centuries, and they're used by tribes for various different reasons. And they existed before the Bible. So tattoos don't mean anything. They don't mean you're one way or another. It's a tattoo. It's body art. And it's beautiful. Next one. Clothes. People wear whatever you fuck you want. If you want to go out in a bin bag and a belt, brilliant. RESPECT. Like, what is this judginess? It says more about the person that's doing the judging than it does about the person that they're talking about. Next thing. You also don't know them. You don't know where they've come from. You don't know their background. You don't know their family dynamic. You don't know their relationship dynamic. You don't know you don't know anything. So how can you? Simple as that. If you want to get biblical, I'll put in I've got a video for you from a rabbi who's awesome. Yeah. We just got to just get over this, man. We've got to stop this cycle of just nastiness. It's doing my nutting. Should we just we focus on the things that we want, the love, finding the best way to do everything, the easiest way to do everything, the way that's the least amount of stress, the way that is the most beneficial for all and for the planet and for all the animals. I mean, it seems like just simple to me. Why is it taking, why? Not only that, they want to go, oh, what? Because I was talking about the guillotine. Why crazy? Listen to me, talk to me. Why is that crazy? I'll tell you what's crazy. Crazy is militaries that are acquiescing to orders from upon high, sending innocent men and women out to fight other innocent men and women and then killing each other, innocents on both sides. That's not crazy. But me saying, let's get the bad guys that are the crazy ones for being responsible for that. Can we please? What's crazy? What else is crazy? Not doing anything. Not doing anything. Crazy is handing up your freedoms without standing up for fighting for it. Crazy is having a general from the army and the Ministry of Defence saying that we are at war and we are all on the front line, this affects us all, and still not doing anything. Crazy is not that they changed the law to say that they want to recruit our children that are under 18 to go and work in drug gangs. They've done that without checks and balances. They just whip that through. Crazy is not fucking knocking on Parliament's door and saying, what the fuck are you doing? Why are we paying for you for? You don't, what the fuck? Not recruiting our kids, mate. Come on. That's all crazy. And still we say, crazy is being fearful of something that is not as bad as they're making out. Crazy is listening to people that have proven to be liars in the last year, and we still listening, people are still listening to what they're saying. Crazy is listening to anyone and not checking for yourself the facts. Crazy is listening to the numbers and not comparing them to other numbers to see that those numbers don't make sense. Crazy is constantly moaning about health and all these systems, but doing absolutely nothing to make it any better. What about all of our frontline workers that work they face death and all of this every day, pre this anyway? Think about that. Think about all of them. Think about all the people that are at home that have not had any treatments because of this madness. That is crazy. There's 650 MPs. What are they doing? What are they doing? Seriously, what are they doing? You know what I mean? Come now, please. And listening to people that are fighting wars or the illusion of war, should I say, because it's all actually stemming from the same people with the same intentions, and that is fucking money, power, greed, land, oil. Like, come now. They didn't give a shit about us. They sit back and watch us die. Crazy is not doing anything. Crazy is expecting things to change and not doing anything ourselves. Crazy is not spending the time to try and understand ourselves and our emotions to get, to be able to fight back. Understanding the systems, understanding the process, understanding the people, understanding the intentions, understanding the psychology, understanding the history, understanding the theology, understanding the spiritual warfare that is going on constantly. Like, I can count on my hands the amount of drinks I've had for a year. Yeah. I've detoxed my mind, body, and soul, and I feel 1,000,000% better for it. It's not for everyone, but at the same time, can't expect things to change. Burying your head in the sand and drowning your sorrows, going to be cool to be kind. It's not gonna make you feel better, because alcohol is a depressant, and same with drugs. And prescription drugs, they just numb it. What's the point? Better to talk about it. Let it out. Feel better just saying it out loud. And because everyone feels the same, why feel embarrassed about talking about it? I've got a friend of mine. She gets funny about speaking about any of these things. And it's like, it's worse festering away in your head on your own. It's better to just let it out, write it down, whatever you need to do, just get it out of here, out in whatever means you can and need to. But yeah, women, goddesses, priestesses, amazingnesses, love you, sending so much love right now, because I know there are so many people in tough times with kids and jobs and partners, and all I'm going to say is catch them. Yeah, they can't call you crazy if you've got evidence. Get evidence, get a camera, get evidence. Everyone get a camera, actually. And that's the other thing. You know, everyone moans about, oh, the crime here, there, and everywhere. And it's like, well, when there is a crime, no one goes to help. Everyone just lets it go by. Nobody's noticing any details, or, you know, and then when you get asked a question, watching on these police programs, they go down the street and they'll ask people, did they see anything? And people be too scared to say anything. They'll go, oh, no, I haven't seen anything, even if they did. So it's like, well, we can't have it both ways, can you? So everyone needs to just be a bit more mindful, more vigilant. Like, if there is something going on, try and help, or at least notice, or get cameras. Because then, if you've got a camera, then the police can have footage or whatever. We need to help them out. It's not an easy job. And it's not just that one. Loads of so many. Look, think about morticians. They deal with dead bodies. That can't be an easy job either. Oh, the CSI people. All of these jobs, all jobs are equally important. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. I was watching this thing about fishing earlier as well. Fishermen. That's a hard job, isn't it? Go away for months at a time. And then there's all this nonsense now with Brexit. Like, just need to be a bit kinder and help each other out. Because everyone's got a hard job to do. It's just it'd be so much easier for everyone if everyone was just a little bit more mindful of each other. You know what I mean? Appreciative of everyone's doing their bit. But yeah, on the lady thing. So get your camera, get a camera. If you're being abused, get a camera, get evidence, get out. You can do it. You can, 100% you can. I did. You can. You can. There's people that will help. There's charities that will help. The police will help. You've got to, because those situations just don't end well, do they? And because they're master manipulators, you need to get evidence. They can't say shit. And the other thing, I was watching this. It was this CSI thing. I'm going to start putting a little baggie in my car with Q-tips and plastic bags and stuff like that, just in case. So I'm always ready. But if you are in a situation, if you're in a situation where if there's any kind of sexual abuse, yeah, if it's with somebody you know or you don't know, and they've touched something or they've drunk off something, yeah, put it in a bag, saliva, DNA. Just saying, we've got to be savvy out here now, because it's the amount of the numbers. Yeah. Either don't put yourself in that situation in the first place. As I said, wait, save yourself for somebody who deserves it. Yeah. If you do end up in a situation like this, keep your eye out. Keep your eye out. Anything they've touched, anything that they've drunk from, yeah, put it in a bag. take it to police. Cigarette butt. Whatever. Because these people are getting away with it, and it's got to stop. So just be thinking like a CSI investigator. Yeah. Keep your eye out. Help them out. That's just one thing. What else? Don't know. Yeah, so I've got some funnies. What else I got? Aliens. Do you know what I mean? Why not add them to the mix? Watched that program today, and they had some live footage of some fucking, you know, I mean, at this point, and it just made me think of Men in Black, and that building that's in Men in Black, that building there, and I'm sure it's similar to this. Is it AT&T building? I don't know. There was something else I saw just recently that was like a building in America with no windows. It looked very similar to that. And of course, that Space Force is real, isn't it? Space Force is real. So if you look up Space Force, they've said there's thousands of craft that are associated with Space Force. So if Space Force is real, which it is, and it's a government body, and they've got a fleet of however many ships, of course UFOs are real. Of course they are. Of course they are. You know what I mean? At this point, bring it on. Let's just face it all. Face it all. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah. But you know what? I just want I don't even really I'm just so not motivated by money. In fact, I'm just really not. I don't even want to. I just all I want is to all I've ever wanted really is to just have that, you know, that what you imagine in your head as being like you're that fairy tale. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. You know what I mean? Money comes and goes, doesn't it? Stuff comes and goes. Who cares? But having someone you can't live without, that's the best feeling ever, isn't it? That's all I really want. I happily give my ideas away for free, because ultimately the ideas that I have for making things better, they're coming from the universe, and the universe is everybody, and so everybody's part of it. So they're not actually mine. They're the collective. So I don't want to make money from that. I don't need to make money from that. But we should all be doing better, just because we can fix all these things. That's the thing. It's just no excuse. There's no excuse anymore. There's no excuse whatsoever to not sort these things when they can be sorted. We should be looking after each other. We should be looking after the planet. We should be looking after our animals. you know, everyone would feel better for it as well. Everyone would feel healthier for it. It'd just be a happier place. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts for today. So yeah, now I'm just kind of, I need to get out of my fucking house is what I need to get out of. For sure. I just wanna, I don't want to drink. I don't want to do anything. I just want a hug from the person I want to hug from. That's all I want. Literals. I'm sure I'm not the only one either as well, because obviously everyone hasn't seen anyone, have they? So it's not, that's not unique to me. But here we are, all together. You just got to be brave. Truth is always more painful, but it's so much better. It's just quick, isn't it? Just deal with it. Deal with it next. Just want to have a laugh. Just want to laugh. Have a dance. Help people. Less stress, more fun. We'll get there. We already know we're winning, so it's fine. Do you know what I mean? We're just raising the collective knowledge and loving. And that it's all right. It's all right to not be all right, and it's all right. All we can do is just keep sharing. Sharing's caring. As we look after each other, we'll be all right. So, I've got some funnies. Did I already say that? I think I did, didn't I? I'm losing my mind. Oh, so many people would say so, but I know I'm not. What else? I've got some things on from Harvard Medical School and some other like healthy things on how to improve general health with natural things. Because we just don't need these chemicals, guys. We do not. We do not. Oh yeah, the alien thing that Elon Musk. It was. As well, just confirming the TV program that I watched, and then looked on YouTube, and there was a video from Elon Musk about aliens. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've got some things for you. There was a video about somebody who escaped a part of the satanic cult, just in case, because some people still don't believe this stuff. Doesn't matter how much. That's the other thing as well. Why is it so easy to believe a liar than to believe somebody who is telling the truth? I know it's hard. I know the truth is more painful, but it's still the truth, isn't it? And I say it's the same when you're with a narcissist and you realise they've been lying to you the entire time. It's like, oh, really? Not again. But just, you know what I mean? It's better just going, okay, let's deal with it. Deal with it. Let's deal with it. Let's just deal with it. Deal with it and move on. Because it would just be a much better place. Good news. So I've got some magic on how to prevent and remove all other magic. And because I've already done my detox of however many 18 months it is. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. I'm all over this like a rash. Do you know what I mean? Smashing it. Got it. So yeah, we're warriors out here, guys. Another day. Yay! But women, be strong. Don't need these men that don't love you. Yeah. You don't need their love. You don't need a man's love to feel complete, because we all love each other now. Here, we've got a collective. We're all here for each other. Yeah. There's unconditional love from the universe and between us here. So you don't need to ever feel alone. You don't need to ever feel like you haven't got anybody. You don't need to ever feel like you're not loved, because you are. So just know that. Know it. Just know it. So you give you the strength. Because there's nothing worse than being miserable in a relationship. Just carrying on thinking it will change, it will change, it will change. It loves me, it loves me, it loves me, it loves me. And they don't. They might think they do, but they don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't act that way. That's just the truth of it. So don't give up on yourself. Yeah, stronger than you know. So just you can do it. May seem hard. It may seem like so much effort, and it is hard when you're feeling low. They've broken you down, but you can do it. You absolutely can. Yeah, it gets easier over time. Even if you've got kids, you can do it. There'll be somewhere for you to go. There'll be somewhere for you to be safe. There'll be somewhere someone can come. And over time, it'll get easier, and it'll get better, and it will get clearer, and you'll see it for what it is. And then there will come a time when you'll go, oh, God, what was I doing? You need to be strong. And any other ladies out there that have got any info on anything, any corruption out there that I can help you expose, bring it to me. Bring it. Let's do this. Let's get them all. Come in. there is ever a time, it is now. It is now, friends. Famalam. So, yeah, all in all, that's today's update. Love you, near and far, wherever you are. Everything's coming together. It is. May not feel like it right now, just yet, but it is. Everyone's working really, really hard to sort this. And sort it we shall. Okay. So, you see it? You see that? Right, love you. Till tomorrow. Hope you'll have something more exciting to report. Oh, might do some painting. I feel like getting arts and craftsy. Do love painting. I'll show you. I'll bring that down tomorrow. I'll show you the painting I did at the beginning. So a year ago. It's quite funny actually. But yeah. So virtual hugs. Woo! Hands in. Come on, fam. Family. All right. I'll just be silly now. Oh no! Wait. One more thing. What day is it? 19th. God. How can it be the 19th of February already? Like, that just feels like one really long, awful day, doesn't it? Like, what the hell? Sorry, I just snorted as well. That's just not cool. 19th. Sorry. 19th. 483. See what it says. See what it says. 17 to 21. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth. Oh my God. What? I haven't even read. Serious. You. Right, listen. Who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasure for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of life that is truly life. Timothy, guard what has been entrusted to your care. Turn away from godless chatter and opposing ideas of what is falsely called knowledge, which some have professed, and in doing so have wandered from faith. Grace be with you. Can you believe that? Like, what? Oh, come on now. Come on. Yeah, there you go. I hadn't read that before. I just talked about. Come on. Serious. So, yeah. Love you. Love you. Right. Enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. Back to work, guys. Smashing it. And I shall see you tomorrow.